Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Dino Crisis. There's a Dino Crisis going on here, where apparently last time when I screwed up in reacquiring the port key card, I didn't realize there were other dead bodies to be looted in the elevator. For some reason, I thought that you got the emergency signal from one person, and you showed up, and there's a body dead center in the camera, and I'm like, that's the only body in the room. And I did not look throughout the entire elevator again, because I just assumed there was nothing else. And that is where there was another DDK card, which allows me to open up this door. We will set the DDK. We will try to understand what this means. There are... So it's been a while. GF. But I remember there was I don't remember any previous DDK explanation as to if there are letters in the key section and numbers in the code section. There might have been a memo in here about that. No, the memo in here was about how to stay alive during an explosion. It didn't explain how I was to use that DDK device. I don't need to save my game. I've done nothing. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. It's this point where it's like, it would have been really nice if this game actually allowed you to save, your journal notes that you find, just like Resident Evil 1. That way you could just look at them later on, and you don't have to worry about remembering where you even saw those notes in the first place. I have no idea what I'm looking at. And I also do not remember where there was a memo about this. Okay, so apparently the code for this door is Dr. Kirk. I don't know how you were supposed to find that out. Because I also looked up all of the memos in the game. There's a I found a list of all the memos in the game, and there are no memos that explain what happens if there are letters in the key field and numbers in the code field. So if you can explain to me how I was to know that Dr. Kirk is the password here, let me know in the comments below. 'Cause I got nothing. Okay. A slot to insert a key chip. The number 0392 is inscribed. I already have that. Fantastic. A slot to insert a key chip. Nothing is written on the number's specification area. Very convenient that I happened to do that last time. Or a couple times before. No, last time. Will you take the... there's an aid everywhere. There is more of this anesthetic aid just sitting on the floor. I don't need anesthetic aid. I could use med packs. I could use ammo.
Rick, I've located the main generator of the third energy.
Great. See if you can activate it.
You know, I feel like, without knowing anything about, will you press the button? Yes. Without knowing anything about Dino Crisis, like, I found it strange that, the third Dino Crisis game is just, like, thousands of years in the future. But considering the sci-fi elements of this game... Terminals that monitor the generator. They are being used to monitor how the generator works on a real-time basis. Okay, please be something useful. Yeah, you got the plug. I think I've got like 5 plugs now. A sub-panel for the terminal that controls the generator. Is this a big puzzle? I feel like Dino Crisis is like, it gives you guns, it gives you monsters to fight, but it's actually a survival horror with an emphasis on puzzle. On additional puzzles that didn't make the Resident Evil cut. A file titled Generator Instruction Manual. Yes! How to activate and control the generator. Prepare to activate the generator by operating the main panel on the upper floor of the control room. Okay, we're gonna take pictures because we can't save these memos in like a menu. We don't have the technology. Move to the B3 area of the generator to set an initializer. Operate the panel near the initializer to connect the inhale shaft to the generator. Move to the B2 area to set a stabilizer. Activate the generator. Go back to the control room and adjust the output on the lower floor. When activating the generator, make sure the doctor is present. To avoid accidents, the generator cannot be activated without Dr. Kirk's ID card, which we don't have.
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete. Announcement. Power for generator is disconnected.
Okay. I can't operate the elevator with the card I have now. See, a sub-panel for a terminal that controls the generator. All right, let's cross that bridge in third energy. So we need to start with the upper floor of the control room, which might be here. I was going to say, this camera angle is not particularly useful. Will you press the button? Nothing happened. Certain preparations have to be made before pushing the switch. The panel that activates the third energy generator. Will you operate it? Yes, sure, why not?
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete.
Okay, so I need that first. Or, sorry, that's probably the last step. I need to find whereas the upper floor of the control room, and I also need to find Kirk. I was about to call him Captain Kirk. He's Dr. Kirk in this game. Oh, hello. Keycard level B. I have no idea where there are B keycards. The data from the main console is shown on the display. When the main console is malfunctioning, the system can be operated from here. Researcher's journal. Will you read the file? Yes. Since I was assigned to this department, all I've done is sampled the simulation data of the generator. Even a college student could handle these tasks. Why doesn't Kirk want us to operate the generator? Doesn't he trust our ability and skill? Written by O. To O, I don't think the problem is so simple. Because his ID card is required to operate the generator, once an accident occurs, Kirk is the only person who can stop it. I don't see what the military is planning to do with this conniving, nonsensical procedure. I have an idea. It's about that guy Tom who was recently assigned to the B1 area. He often comes to me to ask about our job. I guess he can't resist my charming personality. Why don't we invite him into our group and have him spy on Dr. Kirk? This should work as he is good at gaining the confidence of other people. To B. Don't be so simple-minded. Have you already forgotten how you'd been trying to get Kirk's attention until recently? Learn to think a bit more logically first. At any rate, the male researchers here don't seem to know much of anything beyond research. Maybe you ought to try showing the next one you become close friends with the wonders of shampoo and the washing machine. Smelly, smelly researchers ruining the day. The main console that controls the generator. It cannot be operated because it is in a state of system lock. You can tell because it says the system is locked on the screen. Okay, some of these camera angles are interesting, but they are not particularly useful. Where's that door? It looks like there is a door I can exit out of, and I can't tell if it's on the upper floor or the lower floor. So this should have the main panel to activate. The generator. What was keeping me from activating the generator in the first place?
Error. Preparation procedure
Okay.
complete. Announcement. Power for generator is disconnected.
Okay, for some reason... And there's the power frequency room. Tools for maintenance are inside. Oh, hello. She is unconscious. She is dying. Can I do something for her? Kirk has been hiding everything from the researchers recently. In a demonstration of solidarity, the B1 lab area staff have decided to investigate what Kirk and the military personnel are up to. As a start, we managed to set a wiretapping device at the parts storage area where they've been holding meetings. The device is sound activated and records automatically. It can also play back the recordings. It may be the best way to come up with some clues. We need Kirk's ID card to check the generator. We already know his registration number. It is 31415. All we need now is to forge his ID card as his fingerprint data. Oh, okay. I need to do this puzzle to switch the... No. Oh. Alright, so... There's... No, this doesn't quite match up. That one's better. Now, some of these can be covered up. I think this is the only one that has a hookup at the bottom right, though. I think if I do this first... This second, and then that third. The circuit schematics to display the supply status of the emergency power. Currently, the power is being supplied to the third energy generator. I don't need to operate this anymore. How many plugs do I have? 5, okay. Why would I need so much recovery aid? What happens if I mix recovery aid and recovery aid? I make a hemostat. What if I mix hemostat and hemostat? Hemostat plus. What if I mix hemostat plus with nothing? What if I mix hemostat plus with recovery aid? What if I mix the recovery aid? All right, now we're good, I guess. All right, we're not going to use that one anymore because it's empty. Heat bullets. All right, we'll use up our slag bullets now. Shall we hold on to the grenade bullets? Yes. You know, let's also put the 9mm Parabellum back. Because we really haven't been using any of the handgun bullets for a while, since those are very useless. Huh. The door is locked from the other side. Though it looks like I should be able to open the elevator now? I guess the B card got us access. All right, well, let's save our game and head back to the control room. Maybe the activating of the auxiliary power helped us with activating the generator. All right, so we're back here. Let's see if we can access this main computer. And maybe that'll mean that basic preparations have started. Yes.
Announcement. Generator test complete. Remember, a special key card is required to operate the generator.
Oh? Did somebody get shot in the power frequency room? Oh no! What? You are much better off than... She's been shot to death. She's not breathing. She's holding a memo written in blood. The number's 1281. are written. They look like devices that record the data when the third entry is activated. They've been handled by someone with bloody hands. Their fingerprints can be seen clearly. Let's see if these are the fingerprints I need. I already have Kirk's registration code. Also, I'm wondering if the passcode, the 1281, is the passcode to the locker in one of those other rooms. Oh, there are 2 doors. That door is also locked from the other side. How would I access? Oh yeah, that would just access the lock. Alright, well, let's first go to the security room to try out the ID card rewriting, because we'll at least save our game. And we'll also see if the bloody fingerprints belong to Kirk. Three 1415. That was in fact Kirk. ID Supervisor Edward Kirk, will you override the card data? Yes! The card data has been rewritten. The card certifies the status of Dr. Kirk. Good job, us. Bad job, Dr. Kirk. Alright, let's also go to, yeah, let us save our game. Does Dr. Kirk's key card, does that also qualify as a level A card? Or does he need like a separate card to access the level A rooms? He needs a separate card to access the level A rooms. Oh. Is this an aid? It is a resuscitation. Why not? You got the shotgun parts. All right. Increase the power of the shotgun. I approve. Oh, that is key card level A. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's save our game again. Because we can. And that way we don't necessarily have to worry about getting shotgun parts again. We have We have Dr. Kirk's card. Move to the B3 area of the generator to set an initializer. Do I have access to that? Alright, well, let's go up to these computers. Like, see what I could use Dr. Kirk's card on. Okay. That's probably where I need to go. That probably goes down a level. Okay. Let's see. Move to the B3 area of the generator to set the initializer. Yep. And that goes down a floor. Do I just use the ID card? Oh, a plug. Nice. The panel that activates the third energy generator. Will you operate it? Yes.
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete.
So that doesn't do anything yet. Maybe I needed the ID upstairs? It is unclear. Alright, so I'll skip ahead to whatever is the next thing.
Power for generator is connected.
Okay. I think that did it. So I just needed to return to that monitor with the ID card, but it does not seem like I actually had to do anything with said card. Now, in theory, I can just take this back down to the first floor, or sorry, the third floor. And then hit that switch and it will do something. The light is green. The trap is clean. It's empty. This is a place to set an initializer. Huh. But I do not have an initializer. Let's try going back up to B2. We can go past the dead woman, and maybe the door to the rightmost section has been unlocked by whoever killed her. Because I'm sure the light is green here as well. But I don't have the stabilizer. I'll probably get both of those in part storage. But in order to open up part storage, I need a keycard A. Yep. There we go.
Don't move.
And what do you think you're doing?
Carving a name for myself in history with the ultimate energy source.
Open your eyes, you freak. Your precious creation is nothing more than another weapon to be misused.
You seem to have a small degree of superficial intelligence. It's too bad that it is wasted on one who is about to die.
Ah, thank you, Kale.
Rick, our target has been secured. Report here immediately. Sorry to interrupt your lecture, Doc. You were saying?
Yes, I was saying. I discovered how the third energy could affect space if it ran unchecked 3 years ago. I thought that the energy had the ability to transfer selective space to an alternate time-space continuum. But I was incorrect. The space was not transferred, it was exchanged. To put it in terms that even you can understand, third energy has the ability to replace a pocket in space with one from a different time.
What?
Yes. I came to these conclusions following this evening's final experiment. You've seen the effects yourself. Those beasts were occupying the space this facility is located on almost 65 million years ago.
Right. So that's how those dinosaurs appeared in our time.
Precisely. And that is what I have done.
Uh-huh. And how many people were sacrificed before you made this discovery?
Who cares? The numbers are quite irrelevant. Let's just say that there were many. Extraordinary deaths for ordinary men, don't you think?
Spoken like a true
A god or a devil? I don't care about that. Only my experiment.
Enough. Only one thing matters at this point. Your grand invention is blocking our escape.
You need to destroy the vortex. The only way to do that is to allow the generator's third energy levels to overload. Theoretically speaking, the third energy and the vortex will cancel each other out if they come in contact with one another. But there is one small catch. If you cannot stop the generator's third energy overload, this entire region may be shifted to another point in the space-time continuum.
Then we'll just make sure to be somewhere else when the shift happens. No problem.
But we couldn't even activate the device.
You're missing the initializer and stabilizer, right?
Where are...
Calm down. They should be stored in one of the security level A rooms on floor B3.
Very good, Doc. Now you understand our situation. We live, you live.
All right. I have finally acquired card A.
Okay, I'm all set to whip up a program that will send a stream of third energy into the vortex.
I'll keep an eye on the doctor. Regina, you go find those devices and overload the third energy. Remember, they're in a security level A room on floor B3.
That whole floor is crawling with dinosaurs, including that T-Rex. Let's get this situation under control before charging on. Here, take this. The disk contains the draft plans for the initializer and stabilizer. I stumbled over them while searching through the database. Fortunately, the room where the parts are stored is not far from here. We should gather up the parts and assemble the devices.
Don't be ridiculous. Regina doesn't have the technical knowledge for that. We don't even know if all the right parts are there. We'd be better off simply trying to hunt down the completed devices.
It's too dangerous down there. She won't make it.
It's your call then, Regina. You're the one who has to do this. So what's your choice?
I'm gonna head for part storage on B2. Rick hasn't done me wrong.
It's your show, girl. I just hope you know what you're doing.
And if I screw up, there's always online walkthroughs.
Just don't fail.
With this, you can build the initializer and the stabilizer. Oh yeah, it's in that that room. But I probably need the parts first. A notice to the staff from Dr. Kirk. Notice, preparing the stabilizer and the initializer. Make sure these two devices are ready in time for the experiment. Each of these two devices consists of the following 3 parts. Alright. Core parts, protect part A, protect part B. This means 6 parts are needed in all. These parts are separately stored in the experiment room, the design room, and the parts storage room. Once you have acquired all 6 parts, you can assemble them in the experiment room. The weightless manipulator must be operated by staff of level A class. It looks like a plan sheet for the generator. Miscellaneous documents and a computer. Nothing useful. Don't bother me. Keep up the good work there, Gale. Yes. The doctor's personal belongings. a part of an old document. It has Dr. Kirk's signature on it. Third energy as the final weapon by Edward Kirk. If the third energy reaction exceeds the critical point, it evokes the overload phenomenon. When this happens, we can't control it. The huge amount of energy creates chain reactions and begins to disintegrate the surrounding air. The ensuing explosion will vaporize anything in the near vicinity. If we could control the area where the overload occurs, the third energy will literally become the ultimate weapon. The power of the weapon depends on how much energy we can restrain before the explosion occurs. In other words, the capability of the stabilizer is the key to everything. The third energy was supposed to be the project of the development policy, create the basic power source for the permanently stationed weapon. If we change the policy of the project here and now, the government will be able to obtain the most deadly, destructive device in the world. However, our current budget is completely out of the question. You'll find my estimate of the budget in the next chapter. Please review and consider. Friggin' scientists, always out there creating the ultimate weapon, the ultimate bioweapon. Doesn't matter what universe. All right, we can unlock now this door. I don't know where that design room is. There are a few rooms I could go to that are unlocked by card A. Oh, hello. Ow. How rude. Get up. Faster. Alright, let's mix that with that. I'm not that impressed, but that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.
Yeah.